All right, what do we want to talk about? You know, the big thing that I talked to our kids about. I mean, we put up 40 points in the first half. The offensive side of it wasn't the issue. I just didn't think we did a very good job defensively. I thought Memphis got what they wanted off the bounce. You know, they made threes. And that's, for us, that's what we do really, really well. And that's defend. And I didn't think we defended today. He shot 50%. They shoot 47. But, I mean, everybody shoots well against us. You know, we had one kid she had a special night, and a lot goes to that, wanting to take those shots, her teammates finding her, and people setting screens for her. So, questions?
Coach, you're down 29-28 at right at the end of the second quarter. You go on a 20-8 run into the third quarter. Was that the turning point of the game?
Yeah, I just told our guys. I mean, we hadn't had 3 consecutive stops, which we call them kills, you know, up until that point, which was very disappointing. You know, I think, you know, our kids were excited. They were getting whatever we wanted on the offensive end, but that's just not who we are. And that's what we talked to them at that timeout and halftime. I go, if you guys don't decide to defend, you're going to get beat at home. You know, because Memphis shoots it. They create off the bounce. They got a kid inside that scores, and you know the third quarter. But you're up 15-16, and then we let them back in because we didn't guard the arc. So, but you know what? Hey, we're off tomorrow. We'll get two practices and a shoot around to get ready for Tulsa, and then finish off our season here at home.
Amy Thompson was on the bench today. Is she redshirting or is she going to play?
We haven't made that decision yet. We'll talk about that at the end of the year.
Coach, you hate to even talk about this, but you got to fit Tulane in here somewhere. Has there been any talk about where?
Well, I mean, if there's the only possibility that game will happen will be before the conference tournament. And I think, you know, we're in conversations, and so's Tulane with the league. And if that comes about, that game will be played, you know. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of windows, and I know our administration and their administration, the league, have all been working to find a date that was mutually right for both teams. So right now we can't concern ourselves with that. Our concern is going to Tulsa and attacking the next game in the next 40 minutes.
Coach, we talked about this Thursday about having a different hot hand. Pusis wasn't in Fuego tonight, wasn't she?
Yeah. No, I mean, you could tell when she has a really, really good feel for things, and I think in the last week and a half she's played with a lot of confidence. You know, shooters want to take shots, right? Again, you know, I think we run a lot of stuff to get her open, but our teammates have to do a good job getting her open, and she needs to do a good job of reading if guy's going to topside her, are they going to go underneath, can she curl, can she fade. But yeah, because Memphis went on that run, and we put Mama and Sammy back in, and she hit a big 3 coming out of a set. So I think she's showed that she's one of the premier shooters in the country, right? She had another 6 in the last 2 weeks. I don't know how many threes. I don't know how many threes. It's got to be over 20 that she hit, right? So that's a big, big number.
9 straight wins. How does it feel? Be on a winning streak?
Yeah, winning streaks are good, but we got to continue to think about the big picture. and that's Tulsa. But it's good to be playing the basketball that we're playing right now. We go into half, and we had taken double-figure more shots than they did, and we only have 3 turnovers. We were dominating the glass. They only had 1 offensive rebound. They get 8 offensive in the second half. But that's the stuff we talked about at halftime that needed to change. But yeah, that's what you want to be, playing your best basketball at this time of the year, and we've had a lot of teams that in the past that have done that, and this team was capable of finishing the season in the right way, and if they do that, our season will go long into March.
You partially answered my next question, but what was your message at halftime?
I just told them, listen, we're up 7, and look at, we haven't turned it over. They haven't gotten second or third opportunities. We have to guard. We got to sit down and defend and keep the ball in front of us and contest with high hands. And I just think we didn't do that.
Coach, you talked about this on Thursday, the importance of being singularly focused on the next 40 minutes that you play. You're in a 3-horse race for the top spot. How important is it to stay focused?
I think we're in a 1-horse race, and that's us. If we just take care of us, everything else takes care of itself. We can't worry about what everybody else is doing. We control the next 40 minutes.
Control what you can control, right?
Yep. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Don't forget your book.
Is this one mine?
Yes.
Thank you, Andrew.
Knee looks to be doing better.
Huh?
The knee looks to be doing better.
Thank you. I'm working really hard.
Sure.
There's more treatment than we do.
Robert Brio and Sammy Polices are now available for questions.
For both of you, did you have something different for dinner tonight, Sammy, or what? Because you were in a zone.
No. My teammates just did a great job finding me. They give me so much confidence. Even when I hit one or miss, they're always telling me, keep shooting. So it was fun. It's fun to do it for my teammates. I'm realizing, I don't have many games left. And, I have 1 more left in the Yingling, so I want to give it my all every night.
What was it like watching her just bury them?
Every night is a new surprise with her. Like, it's so easy to play with Sammy. Like, you have to do a good screen, and then if she's open, or either way, if she's not open, she's gonna shoot that, she's gonna make it. So we love to have Sammy in our team. So.
And you didn't have a game that was chopped liver either. I mean, you had a very good game too. What were you thinking? You basically miss outside, miss inside. Is that what it was?
Pretty much, but I mean, right now my mentality is like play harder, go to every rebound I can. That's what my team needs, so I will do everything for them.
Sammy, my last question, and thank you for your time tonight, ladies. It looked like almost every shot you took, you were in a flow. Coming off a screen, you were moving. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, I would say that. I try and read my defender, get my feet set. If I see they're off a little bit, I just shoot it.
Sammy, how does it feel that your teammates can lean on you at the end of the shot clock to get a shot up?
Sorry, what did you say?
How does it feel that your teammates can lean on you to get a
yeah,
shot up at the end of the shot clock?
I just think, when you have the hot hand, you just got to keep feeding it. Coach ran great sets. Laura, Carla setting good screens. The Memphis kept switching, so I was just fading every shot, and Mama did a great job finding me.
I'm going to steal one more. You had 3 threes in a row, but the last one was old-fashioned, an and one. You got 9 points like that. Did it just feel like it was happening tonight?
I definitely get more excited when I make a layup. But yeah, just to show I can score in multiple ways, especially when they're taking me off the 3-point line, just putting the ball down. So yeah, it was fun.
One more for both of you. Coach is preaching 40 minutes the next game. Can't look past. How important is that?
You wanna?
I mean, that's the mentality that we have right now. We don't our mind is not in the conference tournament or something like that. We're just thinking the next game, 40 minutes. So that's our mentality right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a special group, so we just want to enjoy it take it game by game, and you know everything will happen the way it's supposed to.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good luck
Thank
in
you, guys.
Tulsa.
Thank you.
It was fun to watch, I assure you.
Right now?
Thank you.